am. I'm like in the middle of midlife crisis moment. I don't like this song. I don't fucking know. Buddy, dude, if you ever ride my ass that close, I need you to pull my hair and call me a whore. Otherwise, get off my ass. Don't ride it like that. I mean, shit, make it a good time for both, bro. Anyway, I'm waiting for Stewie to come back and do a live and give us. Is this guy following me in here? I'll kick your motherfucking lifted truck, small dick ass, bro. I'm waiting for him to come and get back to the community again by giving us more dating advice because I might get back into the dating game. I don't even know. I pulled out of the dating game. My pull-out game was strong. Just, well, the general dating game, there's a little weird situation, but I don't know. I've been there. I need Stewie's dating advice, y'all. I gotta go put my nose in more fucking car. I can't see shit. Tired of switching. I need new contacts. Wait, yeah. What else is I gonna say? I don't remember. Hand sanitizer. Hey, guns, what's up? That be me. I be cakes. Baby cakes, mama cakes, all of them. Oh, and there's that guy that was right in my ass. I said, if you don't ride my ass that close, I'm gonna need you to pull my hair and tell me I'm a fucking whore. Right? Like, you don't ride my ass that close, pull my hair, tell me I'm a whore, make it a good time for all of us. What am I looking for? This, and this. Yeah. Never mind what? What? Never mind your fucking ass. How can I help you, sir? Sir. Doing? I thought he said never mind. You're sorry. There's me. Like, can I get some service in here? Yes. Oh, down there? Okay. Oh, gosh. I get some service down here. I was wondering where everyone went. I'm like, where'd everyone go? I just need to add money to my cash app card.
Never mind. We shall do this.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously.
You want the receipt, honey?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good night. Good day. Good night. Good something. Bye. I know you was playing, Stewie. I know you weren't playing. It's back now. I had to add money in my Cash App card. That's why that was like that. But I know you be playing because you know I'm live streaming directly through YouTube, but there ain't no link. Well, I didn't press go live together, so I wouldn't have her come up anyway. I know you be playing too much lately. Stewie be playing too much. I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I wanted, I was waiting for you to come back and give your community information, your community, like give back to the community thing where you talk about dating advice because I got $50. I just put freaking, well, 20, but the team went on for the dollar thing. Man, I sent you $1 and told you to email me. Did you get that? Cause I was like, oh. Plus that's why I had on my card at the time. Oh, fuck. Dude, I didn't pop my back. Then you know what's weird? That truck that was fucking riding my ass in here and following me. I was yelling that, telling them if you're gonna ride my ass like that, make it a good time for everybody, pull my hair and call me a whore. He like pulled up next to me, parked, and then just sat there. And when I didn't get out because I was on my phone doing shit, like, he just sat there next to me and then backed out and left. Like, really, bro? I know you didn't follow me in here. Okay, but Stewie, I need you to get back to the community again and give me some dating advice, because maybe I want some dating advice. Like, you gave the guys dating advice. I thought that was great advice. I told them, take notes, go out, apply your notes, meet a woman, and then touch a boob with consent, because I feel like Jasper and a handful of other people in YouTube are my age and have not probably ever touched a boob. I think that needs to happen by my old age and their age. What is up with everyone wanting to drive like 70 on the side road? Like, I am not a slow driver except for when there are deer out, but I used to always get speeding tickets and shit, and like, I feel like I'm probably going too fast on this road, and the second time somebody's riding my ass on it. This is where I wrecked my car up here. When I had my Pontiac 5, I got blinded by the sunlight, because like, it's right actually around kind of this turn up here, but there's a spot where the sun, if you hit it just at the right time of day, you are blinded like a motherfucker. It's right up here. And I just happened to hit it at the right time of day, and was blind as can be, and it's curvy, and I was going off the road, and I was gonna like kind of try to overcorrect and get back on, but something caught my eye. Good thing I didn't. It was car going the other direction. I would have hit them, and we probably would have hit like sideswiped or head on. I took out 3 cedar trees, and for some reason, I'm telling the tow people in the fucking fire station that came down from up here, I'm telling them, I'll drive it home. It's fine. They're like, your wheels are bent. Like, you have no windshield. you ran through 3 cedar trees. This isn't. Oh no! I'm not even a mile up the road. I'll live it home. It's fine. Cause I don't want to pay. It was $80. It was gonna be $80 to hook it to the tow truck. But I knew the guy who showed up with the tow truck that day, and he just hooked it and dropped me at my house for free. I was like, thank you. Cause I wasn't gonna let them tow it. I'm paying $80 for a hookup. Anyone else would have been $80 for a hookup, and then probably another $80 just for a tow less than a mile. What the fuck? This person followed me in too, and they are. You know what? Let's do this then. Not a problem. I can go 5 miles an hour. If you want to ride me that hard, let's do that. I think is that Jasmine behind me? Jasmine, what the fuck are you doing? I think that's who that is. I'm not. If that's Jasmine, next time I see her, I'll ask her what the fuck she's doing. If that's not Jasmine, I'm gonna get out my car and say, what the fuck you doing? Now I'm in trailhead. Yeah, I'll go super slow and let you just, like, I'll just put it in neutral and coast. Like, you be stuck behind me. Do like a NASCAR, like, choo-choo. Felly is my best friend horse. Felly horse. Horse is a horse, and Felly's a horse. And I can talk to a horse, of course. Because Felly is my friend and helps me through things, and I like her friendship. I just wrote that song for you. Did I? I'm retarded. Tiffany's on there. I just drove by. I saw my neighbor Tiffany. She's like a junior high kid, and she's on there riding mower. She looked like I did when I first got my ride. It was so funny. I got the riding mower, right? We paid for it. We had to come back the next day with the trailer because what we had wasn't going to work. The ramps weren't. So we come back with a different trailer situation. And Timmy's like, all right. Because it's starting already. He's like, all right, well, hop on, drive it up on the trailer. I'm like, I have no idea how to drive this thing. Wait, what? You said it's hot as fuck. Yes, it's only 65 degrees here. Where's my car says it's only 69, but it's cooler than that. It's like 65-ish last I checked. You're like, shit, I forgot I had plans today. I'll talk to you when you gotta go. Well, thanks, Ellie. Jeez, people come and go so quickly. That's what she said. Yeah. I don't know what I was even saying. Oh, so I was like, I don't know how to drive this riding lawnmower. He's like, you bought a riding lawnmower. You said, you were going to buy one that you were going to have to work on if you had to, but you don't So you were gonna figure out how to work on them and not drive them? Oh yeah, I know it's messy down there. I got receipts. Whoop-de-doo. I don't even vacuum this out though. I'm in the country. You get fucking leaves on your floorboard and shit. But yeah, so I was like, well, I figured while I'm working on it, I would learn to drive it as well. But I don't have to work on this one, so I figured I would read the owner's manual since it came with it. My glasses are fucking crooked. It's pissed me off. I figure I'll, whatever. I'll read the owner's manual and learn how to drive it. But the instructions were on the actual, floorboard of it, so I still, I still don't know what I'm doing. But I got lawns to mow today, including my own. I got that money to make because part of the financing deal, because Timmy financed me. So part of the deal is I have to mow his backyard for free, which I was mowing it for $40 anyway. So I mow it for free until I get it paid off. But then I give him half of the lawns I mow with the riding mower. I give him half of that to pay it off. I don't have to necessarily work unless I want to. Just if I want to, he can put me to work. Doing other maintenance shit around here to boot, and I'd have it paid off faster. Or I can just I can mow his backyard for free and then pay him half of the lawns that I mow until it's paid off. So, shit, if I just do the half of the lawns, I'm looking at, I'd have it done in probably a month and a half. Because I don't charge a lot. Because I'm trying to undercut the cat killing sex offending neighbor because he has a riding mower and he was undercutting me. So I'm trying to undercut him. I'm reminding people okay, well, yeah, I know he's charging that, and I'm only charging a few bucks more, or I'll charge less. And if I have to charge a few bucks more, I'll be like, but if you want to give your business to a cat on you, or I'll try to say it a little better. I'll be like, well, I'm just Sarah trying to make it, and he's a sex offender, killed a cat, and said it was a raccoon that killed the cat when he ran it over. So, I'll just bring that shit up because he's a cat killing sex offender, for real. He killed the neighbor's cat, he got all stoned, got behind the wheel, fucking wasn't looking, and when it was raining, the cat was running across the road, and he hit it, and then the kid came out, he's a teenager, and came out because he heard all this noise from his cat, and cat's dying, and he's just standing there, and he's like, oh, raccoon must have got your cat. Motherfucker, the vet even said something. So I said, I saw it on camera. I didn't, I told him that because he was admittedly the only one on the road. And then I put I put a lock in a sock. I was going to go over and kick his ass with a sock. And then I couldn't find another lock to put in a sock, so I put a canned food in a sock. I made a cuss lock. I was headed to his house, kick his ass with it. I said, I got charges to catch and hands that want to be caught. But Crystal and Nicole stopped me because they're like, you cannot go to jail. I'm like, well, if he's not a snitch, I won't go to jail. But they brought up a good point. He was probably snitched. So anyway, I got lawns to mow, money to make, a lawnmower to pay off, and a cat-killing sex offender to outbid and undercut and take business from. That sounds so bad, but I don't care, bro. You're a sex offender, you had sex with a lady in a nursing home, and you killed a cat and denied it to the poor kid's face. And then still denied it. I avenged Garfield's death. I had my friend who was working up way in the city, in St. Louis City, send these little letters I would make, the ransom notes and shit they used to do in the movies, and it's they put out the letters independently, or individually in magazines, and glue them on to make a letter. I would spend hours doing that. I saw you kill that cat, and I'd have my friend send them, when she'd go into work, send them from up in the city, so it'd come with a fucked up zip code. That's how I avenged his death. I told Garfield, I'm gonna avenge your death. And I did. What? We got Misery Machine, we got Dr. Grande. Oh, I'm watching Julio. His name is Julio Fulio. There's a reason I'm taking a break from certain cases. Justine fucking Schaefer's still alive in a wicked world. Oh, fuck. That reminds me, I gotta edit out some shit on the podcast. The debut episode is almost ready, but I'm not I'm thinking I'm not gonna watch it until I get the at least the second episode done too, because I don't want to just release it at the debut one, because I know this podcast ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm ready for that. I'm prepared, but I'm just afraid if I don't have the second one done, I'll just be like, "Yep, I was right. It didn't go anywhere." Because part of the bucket list is at least get 5 episodes out of a podcast. So I gotta do that. I gotta get this editing done so I can knock out the second episode. And all I gotta do is the editing on the debut one. So it's just probably gonna be most of like the hardest part, because I am my own worst judge critique. Oh, I look like Tammy Hall when I did that. Oh my god, what? No. I don't want to look like Tammy Hall. She looks like the fucking Dark Knight Joker meets fucking Reagan from The Exorcist. It was creepy looking. But yeah, anyway, that's probably going to be the hardest part, because I'm my biggest critique or judge, jury, executioner. And I'll probably spend hours just like editing and then like cutting something completely out and like refilming, and oh god, I'm gonna regret this. Problem is, I don't want to be the face and the voice of my podcast, but I don't trust anyone else to do it. I mean, I think that other people do a good job with it. I feel like there would be some kind of resentment there if something wasn't done exactly the way I wanted to. Nobody would want to work for me because I'd be so picky about shit. So that's on my bucket list. And I'm trying to knock shit off my bucket list because I'm old as fuck. And I'm having a midlife crisis, but I'm coming to acceptance with the fact that I'm old as fuck. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm this old, I need to start knocking out bucket list shit. Because I'm old, I could be dead any day now. Not with my love life. Alright. So I think I've addressed all that. Stewie, I'm waiting for you to do your give back to community lives and give more dating advice. I think that was great. I hope men took your advice and took notes and apply the things they've learned and get to touch a boob by the time they turn 45. Jasper, we're talking to you. I can't remember where the fuck it was. I can't remember where it was, but it was in somebody's live chat or comments, and he was like, I'm afraid of dying a virgin. And I'm just like, Jasper, how old are you? I was thinking like somebody asked him that, and they did. It had to have been a live chat, and they did. I think he said like 48 or something. And I was just like, Jasper, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. 20s, I'm maybe a little confused. 30s, I'm a little perplexed. 40s, Jasper, touch a boob for the love of God. No, it's one thing like if you are dedicated to your career or something like, and you just don't have time to fuck with the dating game or whatever. But it's another thing if you're Jasper. Sorry, Jasper, not sorry. Hey, Matthew Fields, how are you? Hey, Junior, where you been? You stayed out all night, crazy cat. I don't think we didn't see you. Well, we didn't see you because you stayed out all night. Don't worry. What's under my car? You acting like, what is it? You look like you're looking all intensive, like something's under there. Not sure. What's under your car? Nothing. Asshole. Anyway, hold on. Let me pause and stop. Oh, here, wait. I'll even get the grass off it for you. So this time when you screenshot it, oh, is that a mom? This time when you screenshot it, it won't have grass all over it. Well, it might still have a little grass on it. Because, grass is grass. There you go. Make sure you get a good, clean screenshot for your community post. Talk about how everyone's embarrassed, but except everyone gets the joke but you. I'll wait. Yeah, it's cold here. It's like 65. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody who's lurking. Come on. Somebody who likes to take pictures of it and say, oh my god, they must be embarrassed. No, because everyone gets the joke. They're teenagers and whatever. You going in? Hi, Papa Dog. Hi, my Joyce. Mama and Kiwi. How are you?
The order?
No, I'm getting there. I spent 20 minutes on the phone with customer service waiting for them to answer just to have it say that their lines are down. I don't know their whole system's down. Is Walmart's freaking online down because I can't make an order to save my life. Oh, look at this. Oh, I did that.
Got the app.
I tried to download the app. I go to checkout, it doesn't, that's the error code.
Okay, go do whatever.
Oh my God.
It feels so weird with light, man.
I know, right? Like, and it's not, I'm not even done with it. That's just, I walked away from it at that point because I was just angry at everything because it was not wanting to work. So I was like, I need to walk away for 5 minutes. Where's Link? Because he got out earlier today and I don't know how.
Well, I saw him earlier if he's out because you have the door open for 10 minutes.
No, it's, hey, Jack.
Well, then he's inside.
No, I think he got out from your room again because that's why I had your door shut. Shit. No wonder.
Yeah, all that time to get out while I was at school.
No wonder. I didn't know. I wasn't here. I was busy. That's why. No wonder Gio was acting weird outside.
I saw him when I got here.
He would be running to the. Sorry, one more. Thank you, Luke. Nope, he would have ran out already. He's already. How's he getting out? This is ridiculous.
Get the door open?
No, that's not how, Carter.
He's not out, Mom.
Yes, he is. He's not in.
Well, because you called him once.
No, I think he's getting out through your room again. I think
Mom, he's right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Don't take time to look.
Thank you, Lou. Where were you? Well, I don't know.
Save everything because you don't want to see.
Really? You want to do that?
Well, you're getting mad at me saying it's my fault.
Is that the boat you want to board?
You're getting mad at me saying it's my fault.
Carter,
it's my room.
I didn't say that. I said he's getting out of your room. That's why I said he got out before. I didn't say it was your fault. I didn't say that. Oh my God! Let me come get this teenager. I love my son. God damn, this is. You know they say the terrible twos are a rough time, or the terrible threes. Twos and threes were fine for both my boys. 14 is proven to be challenging, to say the least. That's okay. We'll push through because that's part of parenting. I'll have gray hair and no voice by the end of it all. Linky Lulu, what were you doing? You naughty little kitty. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Hi, lovey Lulu. How'd you get out the first time is what I want to know. Sorry, I'm just like sitting there fighting with my kid, right? Like, and I've got a 20, he'll be, what, 25 in, no, is he, he's born in 01, so he'll be, what, 25 this year? And, we've done, I've been there, done that, yet it's like, I had my kids 10 years apart, so it's like a whole new monster, pretty much. Like literally and figuratively. It's just, man, I'll tell you, the energy I had to deal with stubborn and all that kids in my 20s and 30s, in my 20s and in my 30s is way different than the energy and patience I have in my 30s to 40s. DJ, he was just like me, very hard-headed, very stubborn, very like, nah, it's not gonna be this way, it's gonna be this way. And I had all the energy to be like, fuck it ain't, I'm the mom, it's gonna be this way, hell or high water. I got all day. Carter, I'm just like, I got all day, but I can barely stay awake. I'm not fighting with you about everything. It's like I pick and choose my battles because I just ain't got the energy to fight anymore. But I'm getting it again because I gotta start doing that more. I can't just be like that. Like you're gonna yell and yell. Normally I just shut up and walk away because I'm tired, but I'll yell right back at you and correct you and whatever. I got all day. I just gotta remind myself like that. And my bluff, my bark can be bigger than my bite. My bluff can. He hasn't. That's the thing that Carter's taller and bigger than me. I have him convinced that I could take him out in one swing. Like I haven't boxed in forever. I'm losing strength in my right arm. I don't think let's just say thank God he believes my bluffs, because he's got like at least 3/4 of a foot on me. Oh no, I slept. Oh well, I was on the phone all night with a friend, a person, and well, we got off the phone at like 5 something in the morning. And I slept until the alarm. Or no, my alarms were going off to get Carter. No. There was an hour between. So I slept for like an hour before I had to get Carter up for the bus, and then I got into the bus stop and all that shit, and then came home and was just warm and comfy in the front seat of my car and took a nap. Like, you ever just get where you're going and you're like, oh, it's so comfortable, I don't want to move. I did that. I got stuff to do today, but I was tired. I had time to take a nap. Okay, I am comfortable. I don't want to move. So I'm not. I'm going to sleep right here in my driveway in my car. I did. I took like a 2-hour nap and went to Soft Porn Dave's and was doing some stupid shit there. And he started dozing off, and fucking we were just sitting there talking, having a conversation, and I get up to go like Kiki out, and I come back from letting the dog out and back in, and he's snoring, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get home, I gotta get stuff done anyway. And I sat down to just kind of like get all my stuff, put in my hoodie, whatever. Next thing I know, Kiki's laying there next to me, and I'm petting her, and I'm dozing off, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm taking a nap. And I took like an hour nap over on his couch. So I've been, yeah, but I'm like on a full night's, well, I was thinking that the other day. Do I want to go straight to a night schedule until the beginning of school and then back to days, or do I want to fight through it and get back on a day schedule? And since I don't really know what my workload is looking like or going to be, I'm just kind of going with it. Oh. You seem to be up there, but here's the thing, we're both up at the same time. Wow, we see you. No. I think. Oh, Minky's like, what's kicking me out? Today I was getting dressed, and I just had my shorts and my bra on because I was getting my shirt. And Link likes to, usually when I have clothes on, well, always when I have clothes on, he likes to jump up, like, on my back, grab my shirt or, like, the back of my shorts or whatever, and then just, like, work his way up to sit on my shoulder or like on my back. Oh my God, today he did that and I didn't have a shirt on. I know my back was bleeding. Like, I went and rinsed it off with the shower head and I could see like blood on my back. I don't even want to see what the scratches look like. And like it didn't scare me, it like startled me in pain and like fight or flight. Like, luckily I was able to catch that reaction. Rarely can I stop a fight or flight reaction. But fight or flight was like about ready to have me fling him off my back because I didn't know it was him. But I caught that reaction and stopped myself because something clicked that it was probably Winky. And so plus that would have hurt even more if I would try to fling him on my back. I'm sure he would have grabbed him with his claws. So like I stopped and slowly got him off my back. Not hurting him, not causing my back any more damage, but I had to go rinse off. I could see blood in the shower. I'm like, oh God, he got my back bad. I was like, Linky, Louie, was I have a shirt on or something? Jesus, it hurts with the shirt on, but damn. He just jumped up. I was standing upright, like all the way upright. He jumped, got my lower back, like his back claws got my waistband of my shorts, and then his front claws got my back, and then like he kind of repelled from that up higher towards my shoulder with all 4 paws and all 4 claws. It's like flashing back to childbirth, like some people kind of like they'll flash back to that and remember the pain. I'm like flashing back to him jumping on my back and remembering the pain like clear as day, just like with childbirth. I can flash back and remember that pain too. It killed me. I was yelling and screaming. I felt bad because I think he thought I was yelling and screaming at him. The dog thought I was yelling and screaming at him, the dog. And I'm like, oh, Lord, no. Like, I'm not yelling at them. I was just, look at these. I need to trim them. They're sharp. They're little sharp dubers. Yeah. Yeah. I'm yelling, screaming at everyone and everything. What you got? What is this? What are you doing? What you got? What you bringing up on the bed, Christ? I love you. Your ears are too big for your head, and it's so adorable. I love you, Linky Lou. Oh, I saw Linky Lou's dad, Mittens, today. You know, he's like my best friend, and he's not. He's on borrowed time, which is really hard for me to even talk about without getting verklempt. So I saw him today, and I had Linky in the car because we were coming back from the bus stop, and I rolled on with him like, Mittens, you want to go? You want to go get in the car? You want to go home? And he just like really tired. I got out and I loved on him. I said, you wanna come home? I went to go pick him up, and he just kind of made the sound like, nope, I'm good right here. Don't pick me up. Doesn't feel good. He was sitting under a tree in Timmy's yard, and in this tall grass. He looked really comfy, so I wasn't trying to force him to get in the car. Plus, he gets car sick. And Link was in there acting crazy, so well, I woke up from my nap before I went to Dave's. I went and sat with him. He was still in the same spot. I went and sat with him under a tree and just petted him and loved him. And after about 10 minutes, he got up and did his cat patrol because, cats can't. They do that if they're freaking. A cat can be like, I don't know, maimed by a chupacabra or something, and, like, you have a whole damn leg taken off. And if it's time for cat patrol, they'll still get do their cat patrol because it's like they can't stop themselves. Kind of like their grooming schedule kind of situation. He got up to do his cat patrol and he was moving slow. I was like, Mins, I'll carry you. If I knew where his cat patrol was, I used to know when he would be home more often. I used to know his cat patrol route. I was like, Mins, if I knew your cat patrol route, I'll carry you for your cat patrol. But what are you? Okay. Hi. Yeah. What are we doing? That's the phone. Yes, ma'am. But he wanted to go to his cat patrol and just, So I said, alright, I'll check in on you. Check back with you. And I cried all the way to where I was going, and then decided to take a detour, and then from there I live streamed from there to Southport Dave. So anyway, I don't know. Linky was just like his daddy, I got mowed, lawn to mow. I'm gonna do a lap around the trailer hood with the riding mower, looking for Mitten, see how he's doing. Of course, the sound will probably bother him, so maybe I'll just walk and see if he's in the same place. Just check on him. Mittens. He's gonna. I love that cat. He's my best friend. During COVID, I got really depressed, and I was kind of like, I was social before COVID, but when COVID first started, and my work was doing stupid shit, which, it was nice not having to work, but I also wasn't making money, but I was super isolated again because, like, I'm not going into work, I'm not working from home. Anyway, that isolation let me really embrace my inner hermit, and I haven't really recovered since then socially, like the ability to socialize the way I used to, but I just, it was just me, Carter, and Carter was doing, school stuff. Me and Carter and missing King Kong. King Kong went missing during COVID, and missing presumed crossed the Rainbow Bridge. That was hard, but just being isolated and depressed and shit, especially with COVID and all the uncertainty and shit. Mins he was there. It was weird. We had this weird ass bond, and we always had. But he was a practical jokester. He likes to scare people, like run up on people and startle them. And I had a convertible at the time, and I'd always have top down. And he would I'd pull in my driveway and park the car and do something on my phone before I got out of my car, like I do now. Top me down, and sometimes I'd catch him hopping up in the back seat and stalking up, and then he'd just jump up on into the passenger seat and scare me, or He like when the top was up, he loved to like quietly hop up on the trunk and then just boom on the soft top as loud as he could. It scared the piss out of me. He would do that. Where the other trailer we lived in, you had to pass the washer and dryer to get to the bathroom, and he would love to be on the shelf above the dryer because he knew if he jumped down, it would a huge loud just boom on the metal of the dryer. And then it would scare me. And I think he figured out if he could catch me on the way to the bathroom that night, because I couldn't see if he was up there or not. On the way to bathroom, there was a good chance he would scare the piss out of me if he startled me enough. Oh, he's such a practical jokester. He's so funny. I mean, even up until recently, he would still, like if he saw me walking through the field or walking the dog through the field or something, he'd be stalking, and just jump out of nowhere. Because I'd always be like, Vince, I know you're here. I know you're gonna jump out and scare us. And nothing. I'd think, okay, I guess maybe I'm crazy. He's not here. Maybe he decided to go do cat things. And then just least place I'd expected, he'd jump out of and scare the piss out of me and the dog. He loves it. He's so funny. Oh, but you could tell when he would get mad because he would get mad when I would jump scare him. Like any chance I got, if I saw him like tuned into something or, just kind of sitting there doing cat things and dozing off as he's in. If I got a chance to jump scare him right back, I would. Oh, he'd get so mad. He'd side-eye me and go outside and I wouldn't see him for a day or two. He's a grudge holder. I've always been like, Mittens, why you got me such a sore sport about it? You scare the hell out of me and everything's fine. I can't, I got you. And I get the side eye as he's walking away with his tail in the air, like, like sleep with one eye open tonight. He's like the Joe Pesci of the trailer park cats. Well, up until recently. Like, for real. If Goodfellas or Casino, like, starred cats, like that one YouTube channel, they have the cat, like, remake everything. If they did Goodfellas or Casino, oh, yeah, they totally cast Mittens as Joe Pesci's characters. 100%. That cat was mad at me. I'd sleep with one eye open. I'd lock the door so he couldn't get in my room. He'd come to me with a baseball bat. Some shit. Crazy. I love him, but he's crazy. He's like, whew. I don't know if you ever had a cat give you a side eye before. And that's when they give you that side eye, that something's up. You either gonna get scratched at some point and it's gonna come off like it was an accident, so you can't really be mad at the cat, or like your unfortunate rug's gonna get pissed on or something. I don't know. Your tire's gonna get sprayed. You just when a cat gives you a side eye, you're in trouble. No, just a Jack side eye. That's fucking great. I love that. I love you. That's. I love that. I love you. That's great. All right, I'm like sitting here rambling again. I better go before this little cat wakes up and realizes I'm not here. Get it done. Come back and cuddle with this kitten. I got the dog at my feet too. He's so sweet. I love a little cat. Good night. I think you have a good nap. Achilles, you alright down there? Alright, bye guys. Love you. Just a Jack side. I love it. Love you guys.